Welcome everyone. Today's video is not just about learning English. It's about rebuilding your life, one morning at a time. Because your mornings are not just mornings. They are your foundation, your language gym, your private classroom, before the world wakes up and distracts you. If you win your morning, you win your English. You don't need expensive classes. You don't need a perfect environment. You just need one thing: a powerful, simple, and consistent English morning routine. This video will show you the exact steps you can do every single morning to train your brain, train your mouth, and speak English like it's a part of you. So, get ready. This is not just a routine, it's a transformation. Let's begin. Step 1. Listen to something simple in English. Do this right after you wake up. Most people start their day with scrolling, news, or nothing. But if you start your day with English sounds, you're telling your brain, "This is who I am. English is my world now." Your brain is like soft clay in the morning, and what you feed it becomes your reality. That's why the first 15 minutes of your day are golden. Use them to listen to simple, clear, slow English. Not complicated, not movies, just simple and understandable English audio. Something like a beginner podcast, a daily English routine video, an English learning voiceover, like this one, or even your own recorded voice. And while you're listening, don't stress about understanding everything. Don't pause, don't rewind. Just let the English enter your brain like music. Right after waking up, wear your earphones or play audio out loud. No screen, no multitasking. Just sit, walk, or stretch while listening. Choose something you already understand 60 to 70%. Let your brain feel the rhythm of English, the tone, the emotion, the pronunciation. Do this for 10 to 15 minutes every morning, even while brushing your teeth or drinking water. When you listen to simple English, you reduce fear of speaking. You absorb sentence patterns naturally. You improve your accent without even trying. You feel connected to English as a language, not a school subject. You activate the English part of your brain first thing in the morning, which makes it stay active the whole day. If you can scroll Instagram for 15 minutes every morning, you can listen to English for 15 minutes. This is your chance to reprogram your mind, to tell your brain, "I don't wait for opportunities. I build them, word by word, day by day." And it all begins with listening. Step 2. Speak out loud. Wake up your mouth. Start your day by opening your mouth, not just your eyes, because fluency lives in your mouth, not in your memory. And if your mouth doesn't move, your English doesn't grow. Most learners listen silently for years, but they never train their speaking muscles. You must treat your mouth like a muscle. And just like the gym, you have to train it daily. That's what this step is for. Wake up your mouth with one simple English sentence. When you speak out loud every morning, you remove the fear of speaking. You build muscle memory in your mouth. You become comfortable with English sounds. You increase your confidence to speak without thinking. You activate your brain and your voice together. It's like brushing your teeth. But instead of cleaning your mouth, you're training it to speak like a fluent person. Let's understand the psychology. Your brain can understand 1,000 words. But if your mouth can't say even 10 fluently, you will always feel stuck. That's why speaking out loud is the most important habit for fluency. Not after 1 week, not next year. Now, every day, in the morning, choose one simple sentence from your listening. Step 1. Example. I wake up early to improve my English. English is my daily habit now. Today is a great day to learn. Play the sentence once, from video, podcast, or your own voice. Repeat it out loud immediately after the speaker, exactly like them. Match the sound, tone, speed, emotion. Repeat this 3 to 5 times until your mouth feels relaxed and smooth. Don't whisper, don't mumble. Say it with energy, like you mean it. Every morning when you speak that one English sentence, you are not just repeating words. You are rebuilding your voice. You are reprogramming your confidence. You are reminding yourself that this is the new me. I don't wait to speak perfect English. I train for it. Every single morning. You are literally building your fluency with one sentence at a time. You don't need to memorize 1,000 words today. You just need to train one sentence like a master. Let's say today's sentence is, English is not a subject. It's my habit now. Step 1. Listen to it clearly. Step 2. Say it slowly. Step 3. Say it again, with emotion. Step 4. Say it faster, confidently. Step 5. Close your eyes and say it without help. Do this every day with one sentence and in 30 days. Your mouth will no longer fear English. It will own it. If you're shy, do this alone in your room. Look in the mirror, smile, and tell yourself, this is my voice, and from today, my voice speaks English. You're not just learning a language, you're becoming someone new. If you don't train your mouth, your mind will always feel insecure. But once your mouth learns to speak freely, your confidence becomes unstoppable. Step 3. Read with purpose. The power of reading aloud. Reading silently builds knowledge. Reading out loud builds confidence, clarity, pronunciation, grammar, and fluency. This is not just a reading habit. This is a confidence engine. This is mouth training plus brain training plus heart training. All in one. Every single time you read English aloud, you are saying to your brain, English is my voice now, not my fear. These are not just words. This is who I am becoming. When you read silently, only your eyes are working. But when you read aloud, your eyes see the words. Your brain processes the meaning. Your mouth says it out loud. Your ears hear your voice. Your brain sends feedback to your mouth. That's 5 parts of your body working together. Building fluency as a team. That's why reading aloud is one of the most scientifically proven techniques for language mastery. Most people just read for reading. You will now read for transformation. This means you don't rush. You don't just finish pages. You focus on how you sound. You focus on pronunciation, intonation, emotion, and clarity. You read as if you're speaking to the world. This is not passive reading. This is active speech practice in disguise. Choose a simple English text. 1 page or 1 paragraph is enough. Like a story, news article, daily routine blog, or even your diary stand, or sit comfortably. Hold the text in front of you like a speaker. Start reading it slowly out loud. Feel every word. Don't rush. Don't mumble. Pause at full stops. Respect commas. Emphasize strong words. Speak like you're talking to someone who needs hope and clarity. If you don't understand a word, skip for now. Keep reading. This is fluency training, not a vocabulary test. After 1 paragraph, repeat it again. This time with more confidence, more rhythm, and more emotion. Final round? Record your voice. Listen back. Notice your growth. Smile. What to read? Beginner. Daily English conversations, short stories, English learning books. Intermediate. News articles, self-help books, dialogues, blog posts. Advanced: biographies, podcasts, transcripts, speeches, TED Talks. You don't need to read a full book. Just one page with full focus is more powerful than 10 silent chapters. Let's say this is the line. Today, I choose to learn. Today, I choose to grow. First time, slowly and carefully. Second time, with confidence and rhythm. Today, I choose to learn. Today, I choose to grow. Third time, with emotion and belief, like a speaker on a stage. This is how you build fluency without fear, without pressure. If you do this every morning, you will remove your hesitation. You will speak more clearly. You will become fluent faster. You will develop a natural English rhythm. You will finally start sounding like a confident English speaker. Most people practice silently and stay silent forever. But you speak from day one. That's why you'll win. Repeat this before you read out loud. I am not afraid of English. I am not afraid of my voice. I am learning, growing, and becoming unstoppable. This is your moment. You don't need anyone to practice with. You don't need a perfect environment. All you need is your voice, your passion, and one paragraph of English, spoken with fire in your heart. Because when your mouth says English with pride, your mind starts believing it, and your world begins to change. Step 4. Use the morning for review. Most English learners make the same mistake. They always chase new words, new videos, new topics, new grammar, but they forget what they learned yesterday. That's why they feel stuck. That's why they learn for months but can't speak. That's why their progress feels invisible. They don't need more content. They need morning review. You don't become fluent by knowing many things once. You become fluent by repeating the same thing until it lives inside you. Think about this. You didn't learn your native language by hearing something once. You heard it again and again, and that's why you own it. Same with English. Morning review is your mental gym. It is where your brain and mouth get stronger. By lifting the same weights every day. Here are 6 powerful things you can review in just 10 to 15 minutes. 1. Yesterday's new words. Review 5 to 10 words you learned from a podcast, video, or book. Say them out loud. Use them in one sentence. Like, motivate. I motivate myself every morning to speak English. 2. Your own notes or journal. Read what you wrote yesterday. Repeat the sentences out loud. Correct anything if needed. Rewrite it with better words. 3. Shadowing sentences from earlier routines. Repeat the same 1 to 2 sentences from yesterday's shadowing. Say them with more emotion and better pronunciation. 4. A short paragraph you read earlier. Read it again, but now faster, clearer, and with energy. 5. A 2-minute audio from yesterday. Listen again while repeating the words. Focus on understanding more this time. 6. Your own voice recordings. Play your voice from yesterday's reading, speaking. Notice improvement. Feel proud. Speak it again, better. Your brain forgets 70% of new information within 24 hours unless you actively review it. This is called the forgetting curve. But when you review the same content the next morning, you remember longer. You understand deeper. You speak with more confidence. You grow your fluency faster than others. So every morning, tell your brain, I'm not here to collect words. I'm here to master them. Let me give you a truth bomb. Fluent English is not about speed. It's about depth. And you only get depth by returning to what you learned, not rushing past it. Review is not going backwards. Review is building your roots deeper, because trees with deep roots don't fall in storms. And English learners with strong foundations don't panic in conversations. Do this in a peaceful place, your room, your balcony, your study corner. Make this your ritual. While the world is sleeping, you are reviewing. While others are still scrolling, you are repeating. And every morning, your brain is saying, yes, this is who I am now. I speak English. I grow. I review. I remember. Repeat equals respect. When you review, you show your brain that this knowledge matters. You respect your time. You make sure nothing is wasted. You own what you once feared. Review is not boring. Review is love. It's love for your future self. It's love for your growth. It's love for the words that will one day change your life. Sample morning review routine, 10 minutes. 0 to 2. Read yesterday's 5 words. Say them in 5 new sentences. 2 to 4. Repeat yesterday's shadowing sentence 3 times with more emotion. 4 to 6. Read yesterday's paragraph out loud, clearer and faster. 6 to 8. Listen to yesterday's 1-minute audio and speak with it. 8 to 10. Play your voice recording. Repeat it better. Smile at your progress. Most people learn English the way they scroll social media, fast, distracted, and forgetful. But you're different. You respect your brain. You return to your lessons. You go back to yesterday, so that tomorrow becomes easier. That's how champions are made. Step 5. Use one mirror habit. Talk to yourself in English. Most learners wait for someone to talk to. They say, I'll practice English when I find a partner. Or, I need a native speaker to improve. Or, I'll speak English in class or on Zoom. But what if I told you, the best English-speaking partner is already with you? Every single day, standing in front of your mirror. Yes, it's you. The mirror doesn't judge. It doesn't laugh. It doesn't interrupt. It listens to you, even when you're afraid. That's why the mirror habit is one of the most powerful tools to become a confident English speaker, especially in the morning. Every morning, stand in front of the mirror for just 2 to 5 minutes and speak to yourself in English. It doesn't matter what your level is. It doesn't matter if your sentences are broken. It doesn't matter if your grammar isn't perfect. Just talk to yourself in English about one thing. What am I going to do today? This is your daily speaking warm-up, and the goal is simple: to hear your own voice in English every morning, without fear. Stand in front of your mirror. Look at yourself. Make eye contact with your reflection. This is not silly. This is powerful. Smile. Take a deep breath. Say, good morning. Today is a new day. Let's practice English. Start speaking. Just talk. Use simple sentences like, today I will go to work. I have to cook breakfast. I feel a little tired, but I will stay positive. I want to be better than yesterday. Use gestures. Move your hands. Feel alive. Don't just speak like a student. Speak like you're becoming someone powerful. Continue for 2 to 5 minutes. Speak slowly. Correct yourself if needed. But don't stop. End with this sentence every morning. I am proud of myself. I am learning English. And I will not stop. When you speak in the mirror, you face your fear of speaking. You connect English with your identity. You hear your own progress. You become more expressive. You develop natural body language plus voice control plus facial expression. You're not just saying English. You're becoming someone who lives in English. Example, hello, my name is Ryan. Today is Monday. I feel sleepy, but I will learn English. I will listen to audio. I will repeat one sentence. I will work hard. Thank you, mirror. I'm proud of me. Now imagine saying this every morning for 30 days. You would no longer think in your native language first. You would start building your English voice. Let me be honest. If you can't speak to yourself in English for 2 minutes, you will always struggle to speak to others for 20 seconds. Fluency is not about vocabulary. It's about facing your fear, alone. And every morning, that mirror becomes your battlefield, where you fight your hesitation and win, one sentence at a time. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am not just learning English. I am building a new version of myself, a version that is confident, a version that speaks with power, a version that doesn't wait for permission. I speak English because I can. I speak English because I will. I speak English because it's my voice now. This step may feel small, but in 30 days, it will change how you feel about yourself. It will give you confidence even in job interviews, conversations, presentations, or travel. Because the real transformation begins not on stage, but in the mirror, when no one is watching. Step 6. Wake up your brain. Feed it English input. First thing in the morning. When you wake up, your mind is like wet cement. Whatever thoughts, sounds, or messages you pour into it, they stay with you all day. Most people start their day with noise, notifications, stress, scrolling, comparison. But if you're serious about English, you must train your brain to wake up in the language you want to live in. That means English input must be the very first thing your brain hears, sees, or feels in the morning. Not as a lesson, but as a lifestyle. It means anything you consume in English, audio, video, text, story, podcast, quote, blog, voice note, English you wrote the day before. But the rule is this. It must be simple enough that you can understand 70 to 80% of it. This is not about struggling. This is about warming up your brain, like stretching before a run. Your brain is waking up. You're reminding it, we live in English now. Here's the science. In the first 30 minutes after waking, your brain is in alpha state, calm, relaxed, open. This is when your brain absorbs faster, remembers better, and connects more deeply. If you use this time to listen to or read native English, your brain builds connections to that rhythm, sound, and vocabulary. You're literally reprogramming your identity. Most people let their phones take control. But you will take control of your language, your mindset, and your future. With 10 minutes of targeted English input. Wake up, stretch, wash your face. Don't touch social media. Don't talk to anyone. Open one English input source you already prepared the night before. It can be a saved YouTube English video, a beginner podcast episode, your English diary from yesterday, a simple TED Talk with subtitles, an English motivational speech, a page from an English storybook, a paragraph of your own writing. Engage with it deeply. If it's audio, listen carefully. Twice. If it's text, read it out loud. If it's a voice note, repeat every word silently with your mouth. If it's a video, shadow the first 2 to 3 sentences. Don't focus on learning. Focus on feeling the language. Let your brain flow with English before anything else enters it. After 10 minutes, pause. Close your eyes and say out loud one sentence from what you just heard or read. That's it. You've just trained your brain to wake up inside the English world. Think of your brain like a garden. If the first seeds you plant in the morning are English, then throughout the day, your brain will grow English thoughts, English confidence, and English fluency. But if you plant stress, doubt, and distractions, you'll feel lost, confused, and disconnected. Your first 10 minutes equals your full day's foundation. Most people fail because they think, oh, I'll practice English later when I have time. And then what happens? Work starts. Family needs attention. You get tired. Motivation disappears. But if you train your brain first thing in the morning, you don't need motivation. You build momentum. That momentum carries you forward. It gives you the energy to speak, read, think, and live in English the rest of the day. Don't start with hard vocabulary. Don't chase perfection. Don't try to learn 20 new things. Don't say, I'll do it later. This is not about pressure. This is about presence. You're not forcing your brain. You're guiding it gently into the language of your future. 2 minutes. Listen to a slow English video. Repeat once. 3 minutes. Read a motivational paragraph in English out loud. 2 minutes. Shadow one sentence from that video or text. 2 minutes. Close your eyes. Repeat what you remember. 1 minute. Speak your own sentence in English. Total time. 10 minutes small. Simple. Powerful. Every day you skip this habit, your English becomes a dream that never arrives. But every day you start your brain with English, you are no longer a learner. You are a speaker in training, a doer, a builder, a changer. You're not just waking up to brush your teeth. You're waking up to speak a new language that will create a new life. You don't need 100 hours of classes. You need 10 minutes of honesty every morning with yourself. To say, I choose to grow today. I choose to think in English today. I choose to wake up my brain for me, my goals, and my future. Because no one will do it for you. But if you do it every morning, then one day you'll wake up and realize you are fluent. Not by accident, but by design. Step 7. English while walking, brushing, eating. Use dead time as fluent time. Most people say, I don't have time to learn English. But what they really mean is, I don't use my existing time correctly. Because the truth is, you don't need 2 hours a day. You need intelligent minutes, moments that are already part of your life. But right now, you're wasting them. What do you do while brushing your teeth? While walking to the kitchen? While eating your breakfast? If your answer is nothing, just thinking, then that's your English gold mine waiting to be discovered. It's about using small, quiet moments in the morning for English, without books, pressure, or multitasking. It's about turning your brushing time, walking time, eating time, into your language practice time. These are your dead times, minutes where your hands are busy, but your mind is free. And if you feed that mind with English during those minutes, you multiply your practice without adding anything new. Here's what happens when you use these moments. Your brain stays connected to English after waking up. You develop the habit of thinking in English while doing daily activities. You build automatic fluency, the ability to speak without planning. You remove the idea that English is only for study time. You turn English into a lifestyle, not a lesson. This is how children learn. This is how immersion works. This is how you build a language brain, silently, gently, automatically. While brushing your teeth, 2 to 3 minutes. Play a short English audio, story, podcast, or sentence practice. Don't try to speak while brushing. Just listen with focus. Think about what you're hearing. Try to repeat the words in your mind. You are feeding your brain, even if your mouth is busy. Example, today is a beautiful day. I will speak clearly. I am learning English every morning. Repeat it mentally. Let it echo inside you. While walking to the kitchen, bathroom, balcony, 2 minutes. Use these minutes to speak one sentence out loud. Example, I'm walking to make tea. I'm feeling sleepy, but I'm learning. I will not quit today. Or talk to yourself. What do I have to do today? Answer in English. You are literally training your brain to think in English while moving. This creates deep memory and fluency. While eating, drinking, 5 minutes. Read a short English paragraph on your phone or paper. Or watch a slow English video while eating. Or describe your food in English. This tea is hot. I love butter toast. I'm enjoying this breakfast while learning. Turn your mealtime into English thinking time. Your brain remembers patterns connected to routine actions. If you use English during brushing or walking daily, your brain will start connecting English to safety, normalcy, and comfort. That's the opposite of fear. That's the opposite of nervousness. And that's what fluency needs. Because fluency doesn't grow in fear. Fluency grows in familiarity, in comfort, in repetition, in calm practice. They scroll, they overthink, they repeat negative thoughts, they delay their day. But now, you are different. You will use these moments to anchor English into your real life. Feel progress in just 10 minutes. Multiply your confidence without a teacher or class. Wake up, play soft English audio. Brush teeth, listen to one sentence 3 times. Walk to make tea. Say, today I will read and learn. Drink tea. Read a short paragraph or repeat yesterday's sentence. Eat, describe your meal, or review 3 words from yesterday. That's 15 to 20 minutes of English. Without finding time. Without making effort. Just by living your life in English. You need more intention. If you truly want to speak English with confidence, then you must stop saying, I don't have time. You have time. You just have dead time. And now, you're turning that into fluent time, smart time, winner's time, because while others waste minutes, you use them like gold. This is how fluency is built, not with force, but with rhythm. And that rhythm begins every morning with one moment, one sentence, and one habit. Step 8. End your morning with English gratitude speaking. Because fluency grows faster when it's powered by your heart. You've listened, you've spoken, you've read, you've reviewed, you've even talked to yourself in the mirror. But there's one thing left. One thing that makes all of it stay with you. One thing that makes all of it feel real. That is gratitude. And when you express gratitude in English, something powerful happens. You're no longer learning like a student. You're living like a speaker. You're thinking in English not because you have to, but because you feel it. Gratitude is not just a feeling. It's the most powerful language trainer in the world. Because what you connect with emotionally, you never forget. When you say thank you in English, even to the small things, your brain does 3 things. 1. It feels safe. Fear disappears. Confidence grows. 2. It locks in the vocabulary you just used, because emotional words equals permanent memory. 3. It builds fluency from the inside out. You're no longer just repeating words. You're speaking your truth in English. That's the difference between learning and transformation. Find a quiet moment. Sit or stand. No distractions. Close your eyes if you want. Speak 3 to 5 sentences in English about what you're thankful for. Say it out loud. Don't just think it. This is not a silent practice. This is your voice workout, powered by the heart. You don't need advanced words. Simple English. Deep truth. Here are some simple and beautiful things you can say every morning. I am thankful I woke up today. I am thankful for this new chance to learn English. I am thankful I didn't give up. I am proud of my progress, even if it's small. I am grateful I can speak English now, even a little. I am thankful for this voice. It's becoming stronger. I am thankful for the courage to keep learning. Say it softly, or say it powerfully. Just make sure you say it from your heart. Your fear of English disappears. Your brain stops thinking English is difficult. You start feeling emotionally connected to the language. You stop learning for marks or perfection. You start learning for joy, for freedom, for yourself. This is how English becomes not just a skill, but a part of your soul. Grammar gives you rules. Gratitude gives you power. Words spoken with fear are forgotten. Words spoken with love are remembered forever. That's why English gratitude is not extra. It's the final lock that seals everything you learned in your morning. When you connect a language to love, that language stays with you for life. You can build your own 1-minute gratitude speech. Here's a simple structure to follow every day. Start with, I am thankful for. Say something real. Your health, your chance, your effort, your courage. Then add, today I will. Your intention. Speak, practice, believe, repeat. End with, I'm proud of myself, because you showed up again. Example, I'm thankful for my voice. I'm thankful that I'm not giving up. I'm thankful for this chance to speak. Today I will listen, speak, and grow. I'm proud of myself. Say this every day for 30 days. You won't recognize yourself. You will no longer be the student who's afraid to speak. You will be the speaker who never needed permission to begin. Open your phone. Press record. Speak your gratitude in English for 1 minute. Every single day. After 30 days, listen to day 1 versus day 30. You'll cry, not because your English is perfect, but because your confidence, your clarity, your courage all grew. This is your proof that you're not stuck, that you're not lazy, that you're not behind. You are rising, 1 word at a time, 1 morning at a time. Repeat this to yourself. I don't wait for fluency, I create it. I don't complain about English, I thank it. I don't compare, I grow. I don't stop, I speak, and I speak with gratitude, because this is my time. So now you know. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need a fancy accent. You don't need 5 hours a day, expensive classes, or someone to guide your hand. All you need is your morning. Just 10 to 20 minutes. That's it. 10 minutes of listening, 5 minutes of speaking, 5 minutes of reading out loud, a few quiet moments in the mirror, and simple English thoughts while brushing or walking. If you can do that, you can change your English. You can change your life. But here's the truth. Don't ever say again, I don't have time. Because you do have time. You have time to scroll. You have time to worry. You have time to complain. You have time to doubt yourself. So now it's time to make a choice. Will you use your morning to stay stuck? Or will you use it to speak with power? Will you wait for confidence to magically appear? Or will you build it, sentence by sentence, every morning? You don't need motivation. You need movement. You don't need permission. You need a mirror. And you don't need to be fluent today. You just need to show up for yourself every morning. Because if you win your morning, you win your language, you win your mind, you win your day, and one day, you'll wake up fluent. Not by luck, but because you earned it. If this video gave you even 1% more clarity, hope, or motivation, then do this. Like this video so we can reach more learners like you. Share it with someone who's still afraid to speak. And most importantly, subscribe to this channel because we're building the most powerful English learning and motivational family in the world. Every video here is made for one reason: to change your English and to change your life. Thank you for giving your time. Now take your mornings back and start speaking like the person you were always meant to become.